Hey guys, and welcome back to another new Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at some of the hidden details from the latest Animal Crossing Winter Update trailer. This trailer is surprisingly full of hidden details, and there are a whole bunch of new features and items that weren't shown in the trailer itself. So if you guys are excited for this video, be sure to leave a like to show your support, and you can subscribe and turn on channel notifications for even more Animal Crossing videos. Now let's get straight into this. To start us off, we're going to take a look at some of the new items that have been revealed within this update, and there's actually quite a few that they haven't shown, and potentially even more that we don't even get to see at all until this update comes out. So it's definitely really exciting because, I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to these new updates, one of the main things I'm always looking for is the new items. I always want to see a whole bunch of new items added. And this one does seem to have quite a few. Now, although it might seem like there's a ton in this, a lot of these items, a lot of the winter ones especially, were already in the game, and you could get them if you were in a different hemisphere, I believe, or if you time traveled ahead. But basically, there are some new ones, which is good to see, so I'm going to go over those here. So first of all, we have this pile of presents, which is brand new to the game. It seems like an item that you can customize. We've seen a few different colors for this one in the trailer. And this is the white one that they show first, or I guess the blue one you could call it. It's kind of a mix of both colors, mostly blue. It's really cool. I do believe they had a very similar item to this in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Maybe it was one of the ones that Jingle gave you or something like that. But it's pretty neat to see. Of course, very Christmassy themed. You're not really going to be able to display this any other time of the year aside from Christmas. But hey, it's a good festive item and adds to the pile of many Christmas items that we have. No pun intended there. Next we have these really interesting tents, or teepees I guess you could call them. This is the new item that pretty much everyone is talking about, and I can see why, because these are really cool, and I think a lot of people, when they saw them at first, they were wondering like, does this have something to do with the campsite or something? But no, it does just seem like it's a new type of item that you can get. I'm not sure how you'll get this or where, but it's neat to see, you know, the teepee, the tent item, looks like it could be used in lots of different situations, rather than be specific for a holiday or a season like the presents pile is. So that one is definitely cool to see. I'm happy with that item, and I definitely plan on displaying that around my island. So yeah, pretty neat new item. Next, we have these Christmas stockings. Now, I actually believe this will be an item that you'll get sent in the mail by your mother. Your mother tends to send you different variations of items that you can customize. You know, she sends the teddy, the stationery set, stuff like that. It looks like that to me because there's a whole bunch of different variations here. I don't know, I could just see her sending you a stocking. It makes sense, right, for the game. So you've got these different ones. You've got the red one, you've got the yellow one with a teddy bear on it, you've got the green one with dots, and then you've got a blue one that looks like it has some mistletoe on it. So that's pretty cute. I like all of those. So again, a very holiday-centric item, but still a cool one to see. And of course, if you do have a stocking in the real world, you might like to put one up in Animal Crossing as well. Next, we have the Yule Log, which is actually a item that every player will get once they download this update. So that's really neat. So once you've updated the game, this is just one of those items that Nintendo will send you in the game. This happens with every major update. They send out an item. This is the one they're choosing to send out. What's interesting about this Yule Log is it seems to have some sort of themes with the harvest event, Turkey Day, or whatever you want to call it, because there's little mushrooms on it, and mushrooms don't really strike me as much of a wintry thing. I guess they can be. I'm not saying they're totally not, but you know, it seems to have a variation of both. It's not purely a Christmas looking thing, although typically speaking Yule logs would be something I would associate with Christmas and the holiday season. So, you know, another holiday item that you can enjoy and put in your house if you want. The next is a downloadable content item that I believe you can get in the Nook Stop, so I don't know, I guess you'd have to be connected to the internet to get this one. This is a sunflower rug. It's for players in the southern hemisphere. I do not believe we get this if we're in the northern hemisphere. I might be wrong about that. But then on the other side, for northern hemisphere players, we do get this Aurora Borealis wall, which is really cool looking. I'm guessing that it'll have some movement to it as well, like some of these walls tend to do. So that's a really cool one. So yeah, I guess it just reflects the different seasons in the different hemispheres. You know, we have the sunflower rug for southern hemisphere players, and then we have the northern wall for players in the northern hemisphere. Now, these two screenshots show off a lot of items that are actually really interesting, so I wanted to break these down kind of separately and go over them. So on the right side, we have some New Year's items. Now, these are really cool. These are some food items. I know players have really wanted to get food items in the game. Of course, you can't actually eat them, but you can drink the champagne or whatever it's called, the sparkly cider or whatever it's called. I don't know the actual name of it, but the thing that the players are holding basically on the left screenshot. So that is really neat to see. This was an item that was in New Leaf, so it's good to have it come back. It's an item that you can get from the Nook Stop, I believe. So yeah, some really cool new food items. It'd be nice to see even more food items added to the game, to be honest with you. It is something that we kind of lack, but it's good to see these ones, and I'm sure players are really going to enjoy having those. So I'm looking forward to getting those for the New Year's event. Funnily enough, you guys might be wondering where the New Year's event is, since we're getting an update in January. Well, the funny thing is, the New Year's update has always been in the game. You could actually time travel to it right now if you wanted to. It's not something they need to update the game with because it's always been there. So it's not similar to Toy Day or Turkey Day or Halloween or any of those events that got added in. It was always in the game, but they are adding some new items for it. And then on the right screenshot, we have some items that are exclusive to Turkey Day, it seems. Now, what's really interesting is we haven't really seen any of the exclusive items for Turkey Day properly shown off, which makes me believe there might actually be quite a few in this update. I mean, it would make sense because with every event you do get new items added that you can collect. I don't see why they wouldn't do that for this one, and this screenshot basically confirms that they have done that. So we can see quite a few here. In the back we can see a fireplace, which is really cool, and you know, it's got that sort of white and yellow kind of theme to it with some oranges as well. Then we've got some, it looks like a candle and a portrait and some balloons as like some kind of table setting to put on top of the fireplace, I believe. So that's another cool little item. Then you've got the table, the Turkey Day table. You've got these place settings with knives and forks, which is cool to see. No food on them, but maybe you can get a variation with some food on it. And then you've got these little chairs with tables on it. So it seems like these will mostly be indoor items, though I guess you could easily put these outdoors too. They kind of remind me of the wedding event items, to be honest. They got kind of similar vibes, I don't know. But either way, there might be a lot more Turkey Day items in the game's update that we haven't seen yet. So as soon as that update comes out and as soon as that event comes out, I'll give you guys a full breakdown of all the new items you can get within that event, so keep an eye out for that video. Next, we have some minor details with the Toy Day event and around the Christmas season. So we can see that for the Christmas season, Resident Services has been decorated with a nice little Christmas tree, and also the pillars outside have been made into candy canes. Some bunting and holly and all kinds of stuff has been used to decorate the outside of Resident Services, similar to what they did for Halloween. So that's really cool to see, and in general it just looks super duper nice. We can also see that the player is giving a new type of present, a new type of wrapping to Sherb. It's unknown whether this wrapping will be one that you can just get around the Christmas season and wrap all your presents with, or if it's just for the Toy Day event. But either way, I wanted to point it out because I thought it was quite cool and nice to see. Now here's a feature that is hidden within the update that they didn't mention in the trailer itself. Using the Nook Stop app, or I don't remember the name of it, but the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can actually access your catalog, so you can see all of the items that you've collected within the game. This will definitely be helpful for players who are wondering if they have certain things, if they want to do a trade with other players, maybe they can look on here quickly to see what they have and what they don't have. So that's really cool. I don't think you can actually use it to buy items, though it certainly would be really cool if you could do that, because that would just save players so much time if they could buy things they wanted to from the app. So yeah, definitely a cool little update that they didn't mention within the trailer. Finally, another new feature that they didn't mention within the trailer is that you can actually visit random dream islands now with Luna. This is a highly requested feature that people have wanted ever since this dream update came out within August, and it's something they just didn't add. But it's finally back from Animal Crossing New Leaf. You can now visit random dream islands with Luna. This is going to make people use this feature so much more. I can easily see that. I could definitely see myself doing live streams where I visit random dream islands. I think that would be so much fun. So I'm really excited to do that, and I'm really happy they added this. It definitely does feel like they've listened to fan feedback with this update. I know it seems kind of like unrealistic that they would actually listen, but a lot of this stuff in the update is stuff that people have highly requested in the past few months, and it seems like stuff that's easy enough for them to just want to add, you know, whereas it seems like other features that people have requested, like multiple crafting, they don't want to add just yet, but I'm sure we will see those come in a future update. So I would love for you guys to tell me in the comment section down below what you think about this update. Are you excited for it? Does it live up to your expectations? And what features and new items are you most excited for in this update? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you want to help support the channel, click the join button down below the video or the link in the description to become a channel member. You can get a whole bunch of cool perks for doing so, and it helps me out a whole bunch too. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and you can also subscribe for more Animal Crossing New Horizons content. You can check out my links and my merch in the video description, and I've got 2 more Animal Crossing videos on the right side of the screen too. So once again, thank you for watching, and catch you in the next one.